What's up, everybody? We back with another video, and today we're gonna talk about dribble move variations. Let's jump to it. So first up on our list, we're gonna be looking at turnaround pass. Now I thought this was a passing ability, but it is not, bro. This is actually one of the best dribble move variations in the entire game. So let's read it. Make a turn and break forward to quickly connect to other actions. At level 2, dribble time reduced by 10%. And at level 3, this skill can be connected after a normal dribble move. Now if you look at other abilities, it's going to say dribble move speed plus 10, but this ability right here says dribble time reduced by 10%. Now I'm not sure if it's better to have a flat value like 10 or a percentage value like this right here. So don't ask me, man. I'm not completely sure, but I'm pretty sure it's better to have a percentage. So you want to make sure you're maxing this out, because once you max this out, you can connect it to a regular dribble move and get real tricky when it comes down to getting inside the key. Alright, next up, we're looking at behind the back. This is probably my favorite dribble move animation in the entire game, because you can get a lot of ankle breakers with this, man, believe it or not. If a person doesn't really understand how to guard a person with behind the back, they will definitely be getting their ankles cracked consecutively. So let's read it. Dribble behind the back and move past laterally. You can change the direction when doing the fake. Now the fake is when you double tap and you dribble between your legs a few times before you go behind the back in your desired direction. So make sure y'all keep that in mind, bro. This ability really comes in handy. At level 2, you get 10 to your dribble distance, and it can be combined with step back. And it's going to say dribble move distance plus 10. It's going to say the same thing 3 times in a row, bro. I don't really understand that, because you don't actually get 30 more distance from this. You only get 10 more distance. 30 would be insane and completely unfair, bro. So on level 3, dribble move distance plus 10, that's going to be a total of 20 to your dribble move distance, and dribble move speed plus 10. So that's going to be a total of 20 dribble move distance and 10 to your dribble move speed, and you're also going to get 3% extra accuracy after you get done doing one of these. So make sure you are utilizing this, and if you end up breaking somebody's ankles in half, go ahead and shoot the ball, bro, with that extra 3% accuracy. Next up, we're looking at turnaround step back. So this ability right here really comes in handy, because it is basically an enhanced version of the step back. So let's read it. Turn around and step back sideways when dribbling. It can distance you from the defender and can be combined with dribble move. Yes, bro, this right here can give you 3 dribble moves. It is not fair in my opinion, bro. It is very hard to deal with a good Marcus that actually understands what he's doing with these dribble moves. So let's read it. Turn around and step back sideways. Oh wait, we already read that. Sorry, man. Level 2, turn around speed plus 10, step back distance plus 10, and it can be combined with a dribble move. At level 3, turn around speed plus 10, step back distance plus 10, and you get 3% more accuracy when you get done doing this. That's going to total up to 6% if you do this after a behind the back. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. If you just so happen to be using Marcus, you can boost your accuracy up, man. So yeah, you're going to be getting 20 turnaround speed, 20 step back distance. You want to make sure you're maxing this out. This is a very important ability inside of Marcus's kit. It can get you to that 3-point line real sneakily and real fast. Alright, we got turnaround dribble on the screen. So let's read it. A fancy dribble move skill, which is hard to defend. At level 2, dribble move distance plus 10. Level 3, dribble move speed plus 10. And at level 4, after you break your opponent's ankles, you will get 10% more accuracy for the next 18 seconds. That's similar to what Justin is getting, but he does not get that purple aura to let you know that you actually broke somebody's ankles and is getting this accuracy boost. And the fact that that purple aura isn't on you, you also don't know when this wears off, right? So Raccoon Digi, if you come across this video, can you please add that purple aura to this, man, so we know when we have that accuracy boost? But this ability really comes in handy, because a regular dribble move animation, you're just going to go straight to the side, and if someone tries to stop you when it comes down to that, it is extremely easy in comparison to this turnaround dribble, because you're going to do a dribble move in an arc instead of doing it in a straight line. Alright, last, certainly not least, we're looking at feint dribble, man. So let's read it. Return to the original position after a short distance dribble move. So what they mean by that, you're going to do your dribble move to the side just a little bit, and then you're going to pull back to where you started off your dribble move. This really comes in handy, bro, because a lot of people love to try to stop your dribble moves, and then when they see you going that way, they're going to go over there with you, and when you jerk back, there is a possibility for you to break their ankles. And also, if they end up going too far to the side and their ankles are not broken, you can just go in the opposite direction with a dribble move, man. They will not see it coming. So level 2, increase speed of fake dribble move by 10. At level 3, increase mid-range scoring by 3% afterwards. And at level 4, after the opponent's ankles are broken, shooting accuracy within 18 seconds will be increased by 10%. Yes, bro, that is 10% extra accuracy, 13% if you're inside the mid-range area. Make sure you keep that in mind when you're using feint dribble. It really comes in handy, bro, especially on a person like Justin who has all those abilities that can trick his defender into doing something that they end up realizing is a mistake after they get done doing it. So we're going to go into the training area. I'm going to show you guys all these dribble move animations, and I'm also going to talk about the kind of situations you want to be using them in. Let's jump to it. All right, so first, we're going to take a look at the turnaround dribble. I believe that's what it's called, man. Don't quote me on that. I cannot remember the name, even though I literally just read it a few minutes ago. So, in order to get this to proc, you first have to do a regular dribble move. Just like that, man. The regular, basic dribble move animation. And then after that, you're going to have a turnaround dribble. So, make sure y'all keep that in mind. If you are not getting this to proc, it is probably because, I'm not sure, bro. Let's see. Okay, so I did a jump stop shot off of a regular dribble move, and I still got the turnaround dribble. So make sure y'all keep that in mind, bro. If you end up doing a jump stop shot off your regular dribble move, you will still have your turnaround dribble next after that. Now, there used to be a way for you to do a step back into a turnaround dribble, but I guess they removed that from Hoy, which I assume is a bug because I did it with Maggie the other day. So I know it's not just a turnaround dribble thing. Raccoon Digi, there are too many things wrong with Hoy's turnaround dribble. It's probably one of the reasons why he is still complete garbage. I mean, a lot of people have been saying Hoy is a free character, so he shouldn't be that good. But there shouldn't be any characters in this game that are completely useless, especially because of bugs like this, man. So, as you can see, instead of moving straight to the side, he's moving in an arc. That really comes in handy if you want to make sure you're doing a double dribble move. It is harder for them to do a dribble move stop on you and knock you down to the ground. Next, we're looking at the turnaround pass. Now, you want to be utilizing this when the bigs inside the key are not really in there, man. Because when that big is in there, especially if they know how to block your layups, then they will send your jump, bro. Just make sure you are utilizing this in a way that you are not going to get your shots blocked. And also a good way to use this is if you just so happen to get close enough, like maybe to the free throw line. This goes a whole lot further than most people think. So you get to the free throw line, you will definitely be close enough to go for a layup floater or a double pump or a regular layup or a layup pass. Whatever it is you want to do, man, just make sure you're switching that up real good. Try your best to stay unpredictable when you're using Natalie, man. That's not what this video is about, but just make sure y'all are doing that. Also, one thing that most people don't know about this dribble move is that you can, you don't have to be holding your analog like straight forward. For example, man, you see me walking down this line right here. If I was to do a dribble move and then slant it to the side a little bit, it would take me a little bit to the left. And if I was going down the middle here, I could do this. Well, no, I did that wrong, man. Ignore that. So, as you can see, if I can get this right, I was just practicing this yesterday. There we go. So I went to the right side instead of just going straight up the middle. So make sure y'all are utilizing that in a way that you are trying to trick the big inside the paint. Because if you're running to the side over here and they see you getting ready to do a turnaround pass, you can just go a little bit to the left instead and get that layup on in there. We got Marcus on the screen, Mr. Dribble Move himself with all of his dribble move variations, man. So in order to get your behind the back to proc, it is similar to the turnaround dribble. You just do a regular dribble move, and then after that, you're going to have your behind the back. Now, one thing a lot of people don't know about behind the back is that if you do a behind the back feint into a step back, you will essentially be saving your behind the back dribble for later. For example, man, let's pretend like I'm going to go to the left. We're going to do the feint. Ah, crap. Alright, so let's get that queued back up, man. So we're going to try to do the feint to the left. Then we're going to trick them and go backwards. And you seen I just do the feint right there with the behind the back. And if I do a dribble move right now, you're going to see I still have my behind the back dribble. So make sure y'all are keeping that in mind. If someone is trying their best to keep track of what dribble move you have next, because that is the best way to guard a Marcus. Keep track of his dribble moves. Figure out when he's got his behind the back and figure out when he's just got his regular basic dribble move animation. So you could just do something like this, and then you could go like this, pretend like you're going to the side, and then you could do a pull-up at the end of your feint to make it seem like you're trying to go to the left or to the right. They're going to lose track of what dribble move you have next, and there is a bigger possibility for you to snap their ankles in half with this man. Alright, so last dribble move animation. That's from Marcus anyway. We're looking at the turnaround step back. Now this can be linked with your behind the back dribble, and it can also be linked with your regular dribble move. It can also be linked with a step back. This can be linked with any dribble move animation that you have. Yes, bro. For example, let's go to the side here. Then we're gonna do a regular step back, apparently. Sorry, man. I'm doing this with like one finger. So try to get this done. There we go. So I just did it after the behind the back. So now we're going to try to get it done after a regular dribble move. All right, there it goes right there, man. And now I'm going to show you that you can definitely get this done with a step back. There you go right there, man. A lot of fails. I'm just going to cut all that out. So y'all aren't going to see me fail all those times. And now I'm going to do it after 2 dribble moves into a turnaround step back. There it is right there, man. So yes, that can be combined with a bunch of stuff. Make sure you're switching the dribble moves up real good. And also, the most consistent way that I get people's ankles to get broken is that I would do the behind the back feint into a step back, then into the side. Not that turnaround step back, bro. You know what I'm talking about. You got to have this ability maxed out in order for you to do something like that. So make sure y'all keep that in mind when you're using Marcus. All right, last, we're going to be looking at feint dribble. Now, you want to make sure you are utilizing this a whole lot, bro, especially back to back. Just let it get off the cooldown, man, and just keep using this. Now, me, for example, if I see someone spamming a lot of feint dribbles, whenever I see them start a dribble move, I'm just going to stand there and wait for their feint dribble to end because I don't want to get my ankle snatched. So I just stand there, bro, and then eventually down the line, they wait for their feint dribble to get off cooldown, so I think they're going to do it again. They do a regular dribble move, and they just go ahead and shoot because they know I'm not going to move because I'm expecting them to do a feint dribble. So that is literally the best way I've seen this being used, especially against someone like me that doesn't have very good defense. I do try my best, man, but I will admit my defense is not the best, especially when it comes down to guarding people that use feint dribble. Alright, man, so that should just about cover everything. Just make sure y'all keep in mind these dribble move variations really come in handy. That's why they're inside these people's kits. You want to make sure you are utilizing them in the way that they are meant to be used. That turnaround dribble really comes in handy, bro. That turnaround pass on Natalie definitely comes in handy. All those dribble move variations that Marcus has, man, all of those definitely come in handy. When you're using Marcus, you want to make sure you're switching those up real good. Experiment with different combinations. Your opponent will not be able to predict what you're doing every time, and you will get free points. That's it. Now catch y'all on the next one.